Yo, what is up, guys? This is Chase Oliver 68 here, bringing you Monday Night Raw review in Phoenix, Arizona. But tonight's a very special night, besides the fact that Raw was tonight. Do you want to know what tonight was? A long time ago, on this same day, we got a great presence. And let me tell you something, brother. Hulkamania started on this night, dude. With the Iron Sheik, dude. Was ruining the WWF. At the time, brother, it was taking it over. What did Hulk Hogan do, man? Hulk Hogan did what Hulk Hogan does best. And destroyed the Iron Sheik and let out Hulkamania. That's right, Hulkamania started tonight. Great moment in professional wrestling. Hulk Hogan, great legend. You know, Hogan does get a lot of shit from most fans on the internet, but, you know, some people respect him, some people don't. You're justified to your own opinion. I respect Hulk Hogan. Sometimes he does stuff that are kind of etchy, but, you know, it's just great to know a part of the wrestling history that Hulk Hogan this is the day where Hulkamania started all, and this is the day when wrestling started to change a lot more. But let's get started with Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw kicks off with none other than CM Punk, the WWE champion himself. CM Punk goes on his normal type of tirade, you know, talking about how John Larinitus sucks, insults John Larinitus, you know, casual CM Punk stuff. Nothing too noteworthy here. And then all of a sudden, John Cena comes out. And Cena starts to make matches. He's all like, oh, John Laurinaitis better do this. He better put me and Kane in the match tonight. He better put Zack Ryder in a U.S. title match tonight. And he better resign as Raw General Manager tonight because I'm sick and tired of him. And Punk and Cena kind of get at it a little bit. But then out comes Mr. Fun and Entertaining, John Laurinaitis. And, you know, John Laurinaitis has had enough with all this bullshit. So you know what, Cena? Zack Ryder will not get a title rematch tonight. No. It said Zack Ryder will face Kane in a Falls Count Anywhere match. And John Cena, if you get involved, Zack Ryder will never, and I mean ever, get a title shot ever again for the United States title. But that's not enough. We also have a tag team match with you and Punk next. And leads up to the tag team match, and if anyone with the brain knew this, it was going to be Dolph Ziggler and Jack Swagger. Who would have thunk it? Dolph Ziggler and Jack Swagger versus John Cena and CM Punk kicks off this Monday night. Good opening match. I really did enjoy it. It did tie into, you know, the Rumble main event in a way. Cena showing his aggressiveness because, you know, last week Cena beat the living shit out of Swagger, showed more aggressiveness in this match. And Punk loses thanks to the interference by John Laurinaitis, so hinting that, you know, John Laurinaitis may screw CM Punk, may screw the fact that, you know, that he may screw Punk at the title match on Sunday. Sorry I'm stumbling on my words here, fellas. But besides that, Ziggler gets the win here. Doesn't make Ziggler too weak. He got it by the thing. And then afterwards, CM Punk basically goes on this tirade again. And he talks about how, you know what, Johnny Ace, if you think you're the best, if you think you're so great, why don't you come and do something you've never been in your whole life? A WWE superstar. And John Laurinaitis accepts the match between CM Punk. So tonight we're going to get CM Punk and John Laurinaitis. I'm just going to combine that tag team segment with the opening segment. I thought this was a very good start to Raw. Tied into the Royal Rumble very well. And it was cool to get like a main event feel type match that they would normally put at the end of the show to start off Monday Night Raw and get us a little bit more excited for the show. I thought this was a very good opening match for Monday Night Raw. Nothing too bad, nothing too terrible, you know. I thought overall it did a very good job at setting the pace for Monday Night Raw tonight. Would love to see some Royal Rumble build-up going on, but what else do we got here? Oh, yeah. After that, you know, we got the whole freaking Zack Ryder worried about Kane type of deal, and he told Cena, hey, man, you don't need to interfere. I got this. This is all me. I'm fine. And then, you know, whatever. It's just Zack Ryder saying, Cena, it's okay. And then returns the highlight reel, where great moments have been made. And the highlight reel returns, and Jericho is doing the whole Jericho type of thing. He's telling the fans, shh, be quiet. He's telling the fans to be quiet. He gets a t-shirt gun out, doesn't even shoot it, and then says powerful but effective words. On Sunday, the fans pop. The end of the world as you knew it begins. Break the wall down, break the wall down. That ends it. We get a Jericho highlight package. Small, short, but effective. Does it spoil kind of that Jericho's going to win the Rumble? Am I overthinking it? Who knows? But we do know, baby. Oh! Friday Night SmackDown is definitely being recorded with a hand of lotion. In one other hand is the Viper. Randy Orton makes his return to Friday Night SmackDown. The whole 3 weeks that everyone missed him, Randy Orton returns, and Blue Borton. You cannot top me. No matter how hard you try, Blue Borton. No matter what you do, Blue Borton. You are never, and I mean never, going to top the love of Randy Orton that I have. Because you may be some robot that loves Randy Orton, but I'm an actual human being, and an actual Asian lookalike of Randall Keith Orton. Blue Borton, I'm coming for you, Azul. Besides the Blue Borton being an arrogant, overcompensated piece of crud, we get a Falls Count Anywhere match between Zack Ryder versus Kane. Zack Ryder and Kane. This was very good. I enjoyed this match. Zack Ryder didn't look way too weak in this match. To be honest, I didn't think he looked weak at all. I know many people were going to be like, Kane just beat his ass. We got to put it into perspective. Zack Ryder was injured. And he was going out to this match. He survived a lot of close calls. There was carnage. There was fighting. There was a brawl. You know, Eve came out, added more to the storyline, showing like she was scared. And then Kane starts beating up Zack Ryder. And of course, Cena wasn't going to help because Zack already asked Cena earlier, hey man, dude, don't not come out. I got this. I got to get my U.S. title match again. And this was very good. Kane destroys Zack Ryder, chokeslams him through the stage, and then Eve is there. She's looking to check on Ryder. Looks like Kane's going to attack Eve. Then all of a sudden, out comes freaking John Cena, and he's here to stop it and doesn't do anything. Kane runs away. They look all concerned. They take a step back. All of a sudden, Zack Ryder's in the ambulance, and Cena wants to get in. And then Eve's like, no, enough. You've already caused enough damage. I'm going with Zack. We don't need any more damage. And Cena's like, no, it's not me. And she's like, yes, it is. And leaves. And that shows that even Cena's friends are worried about being with Cena. If I'm going to be with John Cena, do I have to deal with Kane all the time? That causes fear in some people's hearts and some people's minds. Very good segment. Very enjoyable. I did like this a lot. Built up towards Kane and Cena. And will we see the hate be unleashed on Sunday? Oh, God. That sounds fucking corny as hell. Speaking of corny as hell, Jinder Mahal. Where's the Sheamus right now? Jinder Mahal jobs to Sheamus, and what else? You know, Sheamus is a strong contestant to win the Royal Rumble, and that evil man Wade Barrett, who thinks that Randy Orton won't get his on Friday, brother. Well, guess what, Wade Barrett? The voices in his head are telling you that you are done come Friday, and Randy Orton will ride into St. Louis as the Royal Rumble winner. Bank on that. But besides that whole point, Wade Barrett was on commentary. Sheamus wins. Sheamus is a huge favorite going into the Royal Rumble. Not as big as Randall Keith Orton, but it is a big favorite. So Sheamus went, and there's nothing wrong with it. It was okay. Wasn't a down segment. Played its part. Barrett got his good work on commentary. I liked it. And then this is where more Rumble build-up begins, and this is what made me begin to like this show a little bit more. Miz versus R-Truth. Now, before this segment, they did the Rumble countdown type of thing, and, you know, the numbers don't lie. And they talked about the Royal Rumble winners, and it was very good. But before this segment, you know, Miz and R-Truth, Miz was backstage talking about he's number one, most C, blah, 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 same old Miz shit. R-Truth comes out, does entertaining shit like normal. And then John Larinitus is getting so annoyed by these two bickering, he can't even get ready for his match. How dare you fucking interrupt John Larinitus' training resume, whatever that is. But besides that fact, he announces the loser of this match will be the number one entrant to the Rumble. Now, I kind of wish that the winner, this is me being nitpicky. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a nitpicky asshole sometimes. I kind of wish the winner would have got something out of this. Like, maybe the number 20 entrant, or maybe since, they talked about how the number 27 entrant is the most luckiest number, the 27th, the winner gets number 27, the winner gets number 1. That would be cool, but I like this a lot. But before we get that, we get Brodus Clay action. William Regal's on microphone. And if you guys do not know what happened on SmackDown, Brodus Clay pretty much embarrassed William Regal. William Regal is on commentary for this. Brodus Clay squashes fucking the one man so the Rock Band, William Regal. And pretty much that's all I gotta say here. Very good with Brodus Clay. Entertaining as always. Wish they did something more with Regal after this, but hey, this is hinting at Brodus Clay William Regal feud, which I would not mind seeing, to be honest. I do enjoy William Regal's work from time to time. And now it comes down to Miz versus R-Truth, and this was a very nice TV match. You can tell they had very good chemistry, these two. I enjoyed it very much, and R-Truth ends up getting the win. Classic, the heel Miz, who was talking about how he's number one in everything. And now he's the number one entrant to the Royal Rumble. Miz is all pissed off, and R-Truth, he's all happy. So, I like that. And before I continue this Raw review, because I have a lot of time left, and I don't want to make this short on you, I kind of want to talk about something that I noticed in the Miz and R-Truth match. Now, it wasn't in the match itself, but it was under the tagline where they talked about how WWE was going to open a new YouTube account soon. Now, for any of you guys that follow politics and government officials or whatnot, there are these two bills, SOPA and PIPA, I believe? FIPA, whatever. It's one of those two. Now, I'm not going to go all into what SOPA and PIPA or FIPA are, and if you want to know, go look that up yourself, but in short tense, it means censorship on the internet. Websites such as Mega Upload has taken a hit on this. Now, WWE is supporting SOPA. Now, I can understand why WWE wants to support SOPA, especially when it comes down to the dirt sheets. But one thing that makes no sense, and if WWE does support SOPA and it does get passed, WWE's website will not be a part of it. They will have no censorship to it. The one thing I don't understand is this. You talk about how, OMG, go fucking follow us on Twitter. Oh, make sure you like John Cena's Facebook. Oh, who has the more Facebook likes? Rock or John Cena? Who has more Twitter followers? John Cena and Rock discuss Raw on Twitter. Oh, we're opening up a new YouTube page with the WWE Network. Does WWE not realize that Google is not really 100% with SOPA yet and that YouTube could be effective? How Twitter is not 100% with SOPA yet and how Facebook are not 100% with SOPA yet? Do they not realize this and realize if this bill gets passed, all this social media network, this whole connecting with the fans that you have goes away? So pretty much you're contradicting yourself, because I understand you don't want a short little elf like me coming on here talking about your Monday Night Raw show, giving it criticism on YouTube and saying, hey, just be a fan and watch. Sorry that I like to do this. It's fun for me. Maybe it's fun for the viewers out there. Maybe other YouTubers, it's fun for them too. I know you don't want people to go on these spoilers and hear about Evan Bourne smoking pot or making jokes about Evan Bourne doing that or making jokes about other wrestlers for being stupid or luring the behind the scenes type of things. I understand that. I understand that completely why you don't want to do that. But really, you want it to where you lose all this social interaction that you promote every single week. To me, that is fucking stupid. And WWE, if you were smart enough, you would have thought about that before you all of a sudden said that you were with SOPA. I just want to get that rant out there. Tell me if I was pretty accurate on that, because I think it's really ridiculous why they did it. Rant over. Zack Ryder gets announced that he has a broken back, so let's see how long that goes on. And John Larinitus, he's warming up. He's getting ready a la Rocky Balboa status. And David Otunga reads them a fax, and this makes John Laurinaitis not happy. So now we come down to the main event, CM Punk versus John Laurinaitis. Laurinaitis wearing that Future to Deborah shirt. Okay, that's funny and cute and all. And Laurinaitis reads the facts. Well, David Otunga does. And David Otunga basically says that, they're questioning what John Laurinaitis is doing. It's not right. It's not fair. So next week on Raw. Next week on Raw. Hold up. Hold up. It says so here. God 80, Hunter 22. When it comes down to the road to WrestleMania, and it is the time for Triple H to make the WrestleMania return. No better place than after the Royal Rumble, featuring a huge storyline. Next week, after the Royal Rumble, Triple H will return. It says so in this book. I suggest you get it. It has every Triple H burst from when he began as Hunter Hearst Helmsley. A very good book. I suggest you get it. But Triple H will be returning to Monday Night Raw next week to give a formal evaluation. But no one gave a shit about that, to be honest. All we gave a shit was about CM Punk finally getting his hands on John Larinitus after all this time. Instead, we get CM Punk versus David Otunga. That doesn't last long. Fucking David Otunga jobs, and then all of a sudden, it gets to that moment. Bam! GTS on John Larinitus. Everyone's happy. Punk is happy. You know, this is the moment people have been waiting for if we're watching wrestling. Like, this was kind of like an Austin McMahon type thing. People are waiting for this moment, and then all of a sudden, Dolph Ziggler has to steal the show, zigzags Punk. What a way to end the Raw, right? Have the heel just say, fuck you, Punk. You may have gotten this huge moment, but I'm the show-off, and I'm taking it from you. So what do I think about this Monday Night Raw? This was a fairly entertaining Raw. This was a pretty good Raw. I did enjoy it a lot. You know, some of the Rumble build-up was pretty decent for the matches that they had. They did talk about every match. I did like the Daniel Bryan, Mark Henry, and Big Show commercial. That was a very good commercial, and I'm excited to see SmackDown, not only because Randall Keith Orton's returning, but to see where they're going to go with that. But overall, I thought this Raw was a very solid Raw. Excitement level, it was a little bit better than normal. That Punk and Larinitus thing kind of felt like an Austin McMahon type deal where, you know, Punk finally gets his. But I liked how Ziggler stole the show at the end. It wasn't all about just Punk being like, yeah, Nobel Prize. It was like Ziggler stealing the show at the end. I really did like that. It was a very solid Raw. I just wish there was more to the Royal Rumble match itself. So this Raw, since it is a go-home show, it is going to be graded harshly, guys. I'm sorry. I gotta give it a B+. If there was more Royal Rumble involvement, I'd be happy. But besides that, very solid show. What did you guys think about Monday Night Raw? Subscribe above if you haven't. Comment down below your thoughts. Like or dislike. You know, subscribe to all the other channels. Excellence Wrestling. See all live videos. Join the forums. pwmforums.com. I gotta head to bed. Got biology tomorrow. Chase Oliver 68 saying, follow me on Twitter and see y'all.